There's truly one skill you need to become successful. And this skill has helped me go from someone that's been too nervous to talk to anyone other than my own friends and family, and to someone that now calls over 100 strangers every day, trying to set appointments for my agency. And I truly believe that this skill is what separates most people from anybody else that doesn't actually practice and master this skill. And I don't truly think you can ever master this skill. It's like a lifelong journey of like learning it and learning it and learning it, become a better and better person at this skill. But this skill, I like fundamentally is what shapes how successful you're going to be. Like the most successful people in the world are the best at this skill. Like regardless of what domain they've used it in their life or how they've applied it in their life, either way, this skill is what helped them. And that skill is sales. And you'll hear that a billion different times in a billion different areas. But the most billionaires have made their money in sales. In some way, shape, or form, they started out by selling in some way, shape, or form, whether it was remote, in person, whatever situation it may be. And it's just a fact that if you don't want to be successful, then ignore sales. Because I didn't think I would be, the type of person that would ever get into sales at all. I never thought sales would be my thing, mainly because of the whole stereotype of sales. A lot of people, especially if you've watched like The Wolf of Wall Street or know Jordan Belfort, or people that even haven't watched it at all, people think of that kind of outgoing, almost like a bit sleazy salesman, like overly confident, bit egotistical kind of salesman. And that's a certain personality in sales that most people think sales is. But actually, what I've learned about sales, and again, I'm barely months into this. Like, what I've noticed is that sales is all about adapting. It's about adapting to the person you're talking to, obviously, but it's like understanding that I will not sell to someone in the same way that Jordan Belfort will, or in the same way that someone like, other like Tony Robbins will sell you a course, or in the same way that people might know Jeremy Miner, other people that sell sell sales courses and do sales training. Everybody will have a different personality on it. Like, everybody has their own unique personality, and that is what's most important in sales. Like if I tried to master Jordan Belfort's sales approach, there's aspects of it, there's frameworks I can use, but his personality is something I should not mirror when I'm trying to perfect my sales. Because sales is about, helping someone make a decision, especially even if this decision to buy from us is not the best thing for them, because sometimes the best sale is the one that isn't made. So what's worked best for me is realizing that I just need to embrace my own personality in talking to that person. And I mean, kind of a 2-minute masterclass in sales is that sales is all about the transfer of emotions and the fact that people buy with emotions and justify with logic. And it's ultimately about mirroring them, because we're not in the game of convincing, we're in the game of persuading someone and helping them make a decision. Because when convincing and persuading are two very different things. So when we're trying to convince someone, we're like not really actually selling them, we're just trying to force them to buy. We're trying to manipulate them into buying. Whereas proper sales, actual sales, is realizing someone's need, finding out the pain points behind that need, and then helping them realize the need for it and helping them make that decision. And sometimes, 1% of the time, they're not actually ready to buy it, or they're not the right buyer. 99% of the time, it's just helping uncover the pain points, then getting to the root of the problem, then transitioning into actually closing them on the sale. And obviously, some things don't need selling as heavily as other things. Like some brands are just brands. You go to Nike, you go to Apple, Amazon, you just buy from them. Some are higher ticket things. It needs to be sold to you, whether on a closing call or whether in person, whatever it might be. Higher ticket products and services. But ultimately, that's like a little masterclass. So the way sales has helped me, and the kind of entire reason for this is realizing that just it's the biggest skill in the world to learn. Like, I never thought I'd have to learn sales in my life. I thought I'd just be able to utilize all the other skills, marketing, understanding psychology, but it is fundamentally a skill that I've realized it's a compulsory skill to learn if you want to become a successful person in life, if you just want to grow in life and make progress in life in any career path or anything. Because sales isn't just about becoming a salesperson for your own company or for somebody else's company, because sales isn't just about a transaction. It's about, actually trying to make progress in any path, in any area of our life. Like if you're trying to, you know, make a career jump, you need to sell somebody on you. Like if you're trying to get a promotion, you got to sell somebody on you wanting a promotion. You got to sell your boss. If you are trying to pitch your business idea to an investor, you've got to sell him on your idea. Like everything is sales at the end of the day. And it was the biggest kind of switch for me, because thinking that sales is just this Jordan Belfort, like walking into a store trying to pitch someone a penny stock for $100 or whatever. Like it's 10-cent stock now, $100 stock, trying to rug pull it. But no, sales is about understanding your true personality, understanding the personality of the person you're trying to sell to, and helping them uncover their pain points and making that decision. So anyway, that's a little short, like 5-minute or so video. I had to just check the time of this, but that's been something I've been learning over the past like few months now, really, since I started cold calling full time around like April this year. Been learning a lot about sales, about marketing, more about just cold calling. I've never cold called this much in my entire life. I've probably called about 4,000 people now in the past few months. Nearly about 1,000 people a month on average. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. My average has now gone up massively because I've gone from like 30, 50 calls a day to now 1 to 200 calls a day. But yeah, if you're trying to make more money, if you're trying to grow in your business, grow as a person, whatever the situation might be, any situation, entrepreneurial, career progression, any situation, learn the basics of sales and keep learning sales, because it's the best skill in the world to master. And you learn a lot about people as well. It's an all-around skill to just never fail. So I'll leave you with that, but thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. See you later.